James Mason takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
15, James Mason.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And it's fouled away.
No outs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
This pitch is popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Last strike now for Colorado. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Fouled off. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off the...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow and they can break out the brooms.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Metropolitans took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Marcus Stroman earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. James Mason earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets.
James Mason comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
15, James Mason.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1-0.
Plays it first now.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The count now at 2-1. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Javier Baez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
And that misses. Ball 1 comes into play here at 273. 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Baez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. So he froze him for the strikeout. Javier Baez is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, 2 down here. Hey, plays at 1 now.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball just missed above the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Wall.
And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. David Peterson earns his 8th victory of the season. James Mason hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The victorious New York Mets. 3 runs, 4 hits.
James Mason takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15, James Mason.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
No outs here.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Plays at first now.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Mike Moustakas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
22, Mike Moustakas.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Zach Granite the next to bat. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score today. The Mets earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Marcus Stroman earns his 8th victory of the season. Sonny Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. James Mason closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
James Mason takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Mason.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Matt Adams.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
One out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Davis brings it in. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game. Digging in, Ross Adolph singled home a run in his last time up.
32, Ross Adolph.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Inside,
and he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting...
And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Metropolitans took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marcus Stroman earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 9 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention,
James
please.
Mason comes
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
to
the
shut
New York
things
Mets.
down here in the ninth.
Number 15, James Mason.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Scott Spindler.
The third baseman, Scott Spindler.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in fourth place in that department in the National League. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Abiatel Avellino comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Mason, the former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hunter Bishop will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Hunter.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point. Down in the 170s to start play. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Seth Lugo gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. James Mason wraps it up for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs, 8 hits.
James Mason enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Mason.
So striding forward now, Edwin Yan. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Edwin Yan.
Here we go now. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Go out here.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Albert Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Angels, number 23, Albert Rodriguez.
We got one here. We got one.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 3 homers, 9 driven in.
Plays it first here.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.